Hi guys, today is Wednesday the 1st of June and today I am 34 weeks post-op RnY gastric bypass surgery. I first of all would like to apologise for not making an update video last Wednesday. I did make my vlog and I posted my vlog and had a lot of love off it, so I just want to first of all say thank you so much for all your support. And you know, I was struggling. I'm not gonna lie, I was having a shitter of a week. This week is starting off to be a little bit better, which is good, always positive. So yeah, because this is sort of 2 weeks update, it's going to be a long video, so I just thought I'd let you guys know. It's usually a long video anyway, but I'm guessing that it's going to be kind of extra long this week. So I've made a list of things to talk about. So yeah, let's see where to start. Last Wednesday, I did my measurements at 33 weeks, and I finally lost some inches because it had been like, was it like 3 weeks or something of no inch loss, so I was getting a bit worried. And I lost 4 inches last week, so I was really pleased with that, which takes up to 96.5 inches lost from my body. And then today I did my measurements again and I have again lost, so I've lost another 3 inches, so that's 7 inches in 2 weeks, leading up to a grand total of 99.5 inches. So, you know, 100 inches lost nearly. That's amazing. How weird. Just seems so strange that, I don't know. Yeah, weird. It's good. So let me start getting through this list because time is cracking on. So last week I was not well, not feeling up to things. I was not emotionally very stable. I was just having a rough, depressing week. And what made it a million times worse was that me and Mikey went on a date day. I was ill the day that we should have gone out, like at the night, like date night. So we went out the next day, and I wore my like a dress that I bought ages ago that I was waiting to fit into, and it fit, and I look nice. That was really ego. No, like you know when you feel good when you're wearing a nice dress. So like Mikey took some pictures and I posted them on my personal Facebook, and well, there was comments and comments coming in, just like, oh, you look so good now, and you know, oh, you know, like, all right, oh, you're looking really well, oh, you know, text me, or oh, you're looking good, you know, and like, oh, it sounds so bad when I'm saying it now, but don't forget I was not in a great place last week, and it was like people that I've not spoke to in years that deliberately haven't bothered with me in years, I should say. You know, I'm almost 8 months, I'm 8 months next week out from gastric bypass, and do you know what I mean? It's only been like 8 months. So this time last year I was big, yeah, I'm still big now, but you know what I mean, like a lot bigger. And where were you then? Like, where were you? Not when I needed you, because obviously I don't need you. If you're not in my life, I don't need you. But it was just things like that. I'm going to try and get some comments up. I did. Now, these off the top of my head now, they're not really important, but like I had to delete some. That's how bad it got. But it was just like people like that I haven't spoke to me is just like saying like, oh, you look nice. Like nothing about, you know, have a good day, or like, because obviously I tagged where we were and what we were doing. And it was just like, oh, you're looking well, like let me speak to you now. And it's like, they made it clear and very obvious that the only reason they wanted to speak to me was because clearly I'm not an embarrassment now, because I'm not so as overweight as I was or something. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but it seems to be happening a lot. Like people are wanting to sort of speak to me now because I'm losing weight, and it's like, yeah, quite frankly go and fuck yourself, excuse my language. Because it's like, where were you when I needed you? Do you know what I mean? Like, where I have my besties, I've got my squad, do you know what I mean? Like, Mikey's my best friend, Kirsty, Rianne, Joe, they're all my best friends, like, they are my peeps. They've stuck by me when I was agoraphobic. They stuck by me when I broke my back and were coming visiting me, doing what they could for me, do you know what I mean? Like, my family, like, they were all there for me and support me, like, no matter what. Yeah, they may say the wrong thing or may not be very positive or supportive in certain aspects, but, you know, they I don't know, it's hard to say, but it was just like people. And then something happened, I didn't learn my lesson and I sort of didn't vocalise it and just let it sort of eat me up, and then it happened again. Like, I just posted something on my personal Facebook. I think it was a picture of me and Mikey again. Or me and the dog. I can't remember. It was just something of me. Just something trivial. And again, like, people were just, like, writing stuff. And I was just like, okay. And then, like, you know, it's so awkward as well. Because I don't know how to take a compliment. And it's, like, really weird. But, especially when it's, like, forced or fake. It's, like, either... I don't know, I'm just clearly waffling as well and not explaining things very well, I apologise. But then this one person, who, she had surgery, and she knew that I wanted it, but she doesn't know that I've had it. And then on the night out, that I told you I was wearing the Where's Wally costume, and I put it on Facebook, again stupidly, obviously it's my own fault for posting stuff, but anyway, it was my friends, like, posted, because we all took pictures that night, and like, pictures were put up, and she wrote on my public picture, like, I deleted it straight away, so I can't remember it off the top of my head, but like, oh, you're looking well, you've almost lost as much weight as me, you'll be as thin as me soon. She put, like, have you had the op or something, because you're losing it, like, really fast. And like, she was like, how much have you got left to lose? Like, on a public profile, like, not a profile, on a public picture, she's writing all this. And, like, clearly outing me of my surgery and stuff. I was just like, oh my god, so I just fucking delete it. It's just like, oh my days, why would you do that to someone? Why would you do that? Fucking hell. Sorry. When I'm saying it out loud now to you guys, it just sounds ridiculous, like what you're being petty for, but with the week that I had, it was just like, oh dear. Anyway, it's over now. I just private messaged her and just said, look, I don't appreciate you doing that. I appreciate that you think that I'm looking good and stuff, but will you just private message me and just let me know that, instead of putting it publicly and telling people about an operation. I didn't tell her that I had it. I just sort of didn't say anything about it, but it's obvious, obviously. But I wasn't nasty to her or anything, and I also didn't let her know that, like, that it upset me, because I think that if she did know how much it upset me, she probably wouldn't have done it. I just think that she wasn't thinking, but it's happened a few times with the same sort of 4 or 5 people. Like, where were your messages, like, ages ago, do you know what I mean? And it's just like this person that I had to private message, it was like 3 times that she's put, like, she didn't put, like, oh, I look nice or anything. She put, oh, you'll be as thin as me soon, on one of them. And, like, obviously what I've just, it was just a bit like, I don't need you or your backhanded compliments, thanks. And, do you know what I mean? Cheeky bitch. Ugh. Anyway. So yeah, that was like my moaning, because people treat you differently now. People, like, I feel like a normie now. Like, I'm still obese, you know, I'm very big, blah blah blah, but I don't think I stand out now as being, you know, I was always the biggest girl in the room, the biggest person in the room, the biggest person on the bus, or the biggest person in the building. Do you know what I mean? I was always the biggest. So it was always, there she is, you know, like that. And now it's not like that. So I assumed that people would sort of just ignore me. Not ignore me, but, you know, like, it'd be a refreshing change to not be stared at or to not be whispered about, or like, people make jokes now in front of me about other people that are overweight. So I'm clearly on that like border now where, one, people think it's acceptable to body shame in front of me, which no, never has been, never will be. It doesn't matter what size you are, that's not acceptable. And then when I say something or get very offended, it's like they don't understand. They're like, well, you're not like that, you know, like that. And it's like, that's not what body shaming's about. You don't have to be big or small or anything. You don't have to be, do you know what I mean? You don't have to be what you're taking the piss out of to be offended by it. Anyway, that's another story. I'm getting all angry and mouthy again, sorry. A lot has happened in the past 2 weeks. I don't want to go into it too much because, you know, we're already past 10 minutes and I'm just yammering on. So let me get over that. I've had a lot of NSVs over the past 2 weeks, mainly clothes-wise, fitting into things that I didn't ever think I'd fit into, squeezing into places, wearing heels, going dancing all night, going on walks every day, doing more exercise, you know, lots of little things like that. I've fit into a lot of gold clothes. Granted, I probably wouldn't feel comfortable wearing them, they're a little snug, but it's like, how did that happen? I remember buying it and thinking this will never fit, and honestly believing it. I've had to get rid of all my wardrobe again because everything doesn't fit me anymore. I've had to like completely revamp all my drawers again and all my wardrobe because it's like, yeah, don't fit. So I went out, I've been shopping again, just bought just a key few things, mainly pants, because all my leggings that I bought only last month, which were like 7 sizes smaller than they used to be, are all too baggy on me now. So I've had to rebuy lots of new leggings, and I got quite a few pairs of new jeggings and things like that. Yeah, it's just nice. That's been nice. You know, getting some new clothes and stuff. I've been out quite a few times, like I've been out with my mum, been out with my sister, been out with my dad, been out with Mikey and things like that. It's been lovely. I've got a holiday coming up, and that's in like 2.5 weeks. Going away with family, so I've been sort of buying little bits for that as well, and looking at all like nice clothes. We're only going away for like 4 days, so I won't need to pack much, but just been looking at like nice little dresses and stuff. I bought some stuff from a shop, well, on Amazon, but like a shop on Amazon, and hopefully they'll arrive before my holiday. But I'm so excited to show you guys them if they fit. If not, I'll save them for goal. Because the sizing was like all strange, so I just bought like larges. And it's like, I'm not a large, but that's what it said. So, you know, like when you see the measurements and things like that. So we'll see if they fit. We'll see. They were really cheap as well. Some of them were. 3 of them were really cheap. And one was just sort of average priced. So yeah, really excited to show you guys them when it finally arrives. My back has been hurting me a lot. I keep getting spasms. I keep not being able to move, not being able to walk very well and things like that. And Jodie's going to shout at me again. I know, I'm so sorry. I know, I've still not booked a doctor's appointment and sorted it out because I just know what they'll say and it'll just really, really piss me off. So I've just been avoiding it like I've been avoiding my whole life for the past like 10 days. But I'll get there. I need to sort out my PCOS as well because it's really flaring up and kicking my ass. But I know the first thing they'll say is lose weight, and then the second thing they'll say is let's put you on the pill. Anyway, Well, it's the 1st of June now, and I set myself a goal in April to work out or like get some form of exercise in every single day of May, and I managed it. I did it. Yay! So I'm so pleased and happy with myself. You should see the little ticks, because it gives you a little tick on the Fitbit like every time, and it's like, yeah, look at all those ticks. It's so cool. I'm going to try and get it up, but it doesn't go like month to month, it goes from like days, so it might have reset now. It's in June, but we'll see. Let's have a look. Yeah, I've done it today. I've just been on a long walk, which is why I'm in these clothes, because it's absolutely freezing even though it's technically summer now. Yeah, you can see it. Well, you could if I didn't just throw my phone, maybe. Maybe you'd be able to see it then. I don't know that you can see it. No. No, never mind. Oh, there we go. So you can see all those ticks, and obviously it's not, there's not ticked here because that is today. That's the 1st today. So obviously I've got a few days there. But the other day when I was on it was like all like that, but it doesn't show you like month to month, which is just weird. So yeah, really proud of myself. I've still been trying to do it. I mean, this is not full, intense working out every single day, but I'm moving my body every single day. And obviously it's got to be for over like 15 minutes of time for it to even clock on, and you've got to not stop and be continuous and things like that. So I'm proud of myself. That's really cool. I'm going to try and keep that up as much as I can. I've been eating a lot of new foods this week as well. I've been taking pictures, so I'll probably do like its own video about everything that I've been eating. But there's been a few new things. And then today I found some protein bars that were really cheap. Mikey bought one as well, which didn't have any sugar in. It's got artificial sweetener in though, but not too bad. It was like I think it was called strawberry, but it was like white chocolate. Like it had a white chocolate coating, and inside it was a bit like fudge, like white chocolatey chewy fudge with like strawberry pieces in. And he bought it himself and was eating it, and he didn't really like it, so he ate half and then gave me half, and I was like, oh. So I was just checking the stats out. I was like, actually it's really good. There's 21 grams of protein in the full bar, and 199 calories. So I ate half the bar, so I ate like a quarter then, and then put it in my pocket and saved it for later, and I had the other quarter before we went out for the big walk. It was really nice. It was like, it's proper chewy. It's got a slight sort of waxy taste, like aftertaste with the white chocolate coating, but I've never had a protein bar before. And obviously for like 9 months now I've not had anything like that. I mean, I occasionally have like the sugar-free sweets, which I've still got, but nothing like that. Like that was a proper like chocolate bar. It was very, very decadent, and I couldn't even eat a quarter in one, like I could barely eat a quarter in one sitting. I had to like proper space it. But 21 grams of protein and 199 calories, that's amazing. That'd be like, I mean, I'd split it in half and then, well, probably split it in quarters and then eat half a bar a day or something. You know, on those days where you're like, yeah, I thought it was really cool. They're nice. And then I got myself some, they're called like paleo bars. So it's chia seeds and honey in a bar, and they're more calories. They're over 200 calories. They're small bars, but one of them's peanut flavoured. Bars about this big. I've not tried them yet. So one, it just says sort of paleo bar, chia seed and honey, which isn't really a flavour, is it? I mean, honey is obviously a flavour, but I think it was like chia seed and something, and neither of the things that it said was a flavour. So I was like, well, what flavour is it? But then the other one is peanut. And the peanut one has 30 grams of protein, and I think it's about 219 calories off the top of my head, not sure. And then the other one, the chia seed one, is, I think it's 209 calories, and that's 25 grams of protein. But I'm going on holiday soon, as I just said. There's a lot of travelling. It's going to be like we're moving around a lot and moving to different hotels and things like that, so I'm going to take them with me, and I thought that they'd be perfect, you know, on the go. I can eat it as and when, and just if I just like clock in that I've had a full bar but then eat it like bites throughout the day, it's cool. I'll eat the whole bar but I won't eat it all in one go, but it's like 30 grams of protein, so I thought they were good choices. I've been getting my Graze boxes every 2 weeks, and I love them. Oh my gosh, they're getting better and better. So I've been saving them up so I can take them all away with me. So yeah, I've got quite a few now, and like honestly, I love them. I can't recommend them enough. I think they're brilliant for us. You know, they're perfect size portions. Sometimes you can't even eat the full portion that's in it. You can get low calorie ones. You can get low high protein. You can get like all different ones. They even do like cake ones and things like that, like naughty ones. And like Mikey started getting some as well. He's had 2 boxes now. He gets like I think he gets sort of like low calorie ones, but he gets like like naughty nice ones, but they're still low calorie. So he enjoys them, he likes them. Ryvita now do like crisps, like the mini Ryvitas in a little bag. I got some salt and vinegar ones yesterday, and they're bloody lovely. And they're only like 93 calories a pack as well. They're great. I had some with some extra light fat-free cream cheese. They were yummy. I get these fruit bowl dried fruit sweets things. They taste like actual sweets. They're ridiculous. The strawberry ones are my favourite, but I've got like blackcurrant, strawberry, mango, raspberry. And I found yesterday that they actually do the bars, so they're like a thin tubular bar in strawberry, so you just like eat it. So they're really nice. They taste like sweets to me. I got some lentil crackers from M&S as well. They were really nice, really like fiery peppery, nice. Those bare naked noodles that I told you guys about, I know Lindsay didn't like them, but I cooked some up last night in a soy and honey glaze, and just cooked them for a bit longer than what it said. I did soy, honey and agave, because agave's got a bit less calories, and just like I made a proper glaze with it and then cooked the noodles in it, and it was yummy. I enjoyed them. I mean, the texture is a bit unusual. I thought they'd be really sloppy and disgusting, but they're not. They're quite firm. They've got a little bit of a bite to them. So it's a little bit like al dente pasta. That's what it reminds me of. Especially when, you know, I love noodles, I love things like that. And they did not disappoint at all. I will be definitely getting them again, especially seeing as they're 0 fat, like almost no carbs, almost no calories as well, and they're a bulk food. So although I ate like 1 pack is 2 servings, and I ate almost a full serving. I mean, I ate like half of a full serving in one sitting, and I had a little bit of steak. It was great. And then I ate the rest like later on as well, and I still didn't eat them all. But yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it. I would definitely get them again, especially because it's such a meal, and it's like, you know, the most calories was the agave, like the glaze. That was more calories than a big bowl of noodles, which is just so cool. So I'll be definitely getting them again. So yeah, I'm trying to think what else I need to say. I think I've moaned enough. I'm so sorry. I'm like blah, 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 blah. But yeah, I think that's about it for now. I've still been doing my blog. I've been filming. I went on a day out with my dad on Monday. Well, we went out with my mum on Sunday, so my dad on Monday I went driving in my car, and he took a picture of me in my car, which I've never done before, so I'll show you guys in my vlog. And yesterday I didn't do much, just went shopping, and then today I've just had a sort of lazy day with Mr. Mikey and the dog, and we've been out for a big walk and stuff, so you'll see that at the weekend. Yeah, I think that's about it, thankfully. Gosh, I bet you're like, yeah, shut up. I just want to thank you, you know, all one for watching this like monstrosity of a video. But, you know, on my vlogs, everyone's been really lovely, and I really didn't think that I could do a vlog. Like, I was like, who's going to want to watch it? Like, oh, it's going to be really boring. But everyone's been really lovely and said such lovely things. And I just want to thank you so much as well for that video that I did of the live shot of me in my underwear. That was terrifying, but literally, like, oh my god, it made me cry the other day because I was just reading all your comments back, and I was just like, everyone is too good to me. It's just so lovely. Honestly, I just can't. Oh, I'm getting upset again. Just the support that I have on here, like, honestly, you don't even know what it means. Especially when I'm not feeling great, and everyone's just so lovely. Like, literally everyone is just amazing, and thank you so much. If I can help in any way, or, you know, do anything, or you want to chat or anything, please feel free and to message me. My details are at the bottom. I may not get back to you, I'm so sorry, you know who I'm talking to. I have emailed you back now, but oh, I feel guilty. But yeah, no, I try. I try, obviously, life, but yeah, if I can help anyone half as much as you guys help me, then God, I'll be made up. So yeah, please use us. That's what we're here for. You know, we're here to support each other, and I love that. I just think it's amazing, just absolutely amazing. So yeah, enough of me waffling on and on and on. Thank you. I love you guys so much. Have an amazing week, and I will speak to you soon. Bye.